So we shall turn our attention, of course. It seems crazy, but the Euros are not that far away. And this show will be heading to Germany. We'll be coming there from various locations, as I understand it. I'm looking forward to that. The only downside is that Simon will be with me. But, Danny, before that, Gareth Southgate to announce his squad tomorrow for the upcoming friendlies against Brazil and Belgium. Various names in the frame. Where do you stand in them, Dan? I mean, Cole Palmer, is he now a must for England?
I'd put him in. I think he has the temperament to play against any opposition, any big games. He's just a wonderfully intelligent footballer. I've had the privilege of seeing him live about 4 times. Watched him closely. I didn't realise how good he was. He can play anywhere. He doesn't rely on amazing pace because of his manipulation with the ball and his body movement. He's just a brilliant footballer.
Yeah. You were at the Carabao Cup final, weren't you?
Yeah.
He was brilliant.
I was there on Monday as well. He's just... It's effortless for him.
Yeah.
Effortless.
So he's in. He should be in.
Yeah, because he can... The other thing with him, he can play on the right, play as a 10, play as a false 9 and play on the left. So he covers 4 positions. The only problem he's got is he's competing in England's strongest field, which is the attacking area, where you've got Saka, Jared Bowen, Foden, Maddison, those types. But I personally would have him in.
Is Ross Barkley an outside chance?
I think he offers something we don't have in the middle of the park, but I don't think he'll go. I don't think Gareth will pick him. I personally would, because I think he gives you something different with ball carrying, with being able to go past people with the ball. We don't have a midfielder like that, really, because Bellingham's going to play as a 10. Yeah.
I think I know the answer to this, but he ended up at West Ham. Calvin Phillips, has he helped his England cause at all, or has he made it worse?
Not yet. No, he's made it worse in a way, because the minutes he has played, he's looked below what we expect him to be. I still think he'll go, because we know Gareth has a fondness for him because of what he's done for England previously. Speaking to 1 or 2 people who are around that situation, it sounds to me like he'll go anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been brought off twice at half-time. He got brought off half-time against Burnley. He's made a couple of mistakes. He's had a sending off. It couldn't have gone worse for him, really. But he's still got an opportunity in the last, 9, 10, 11 games to play. There's still, I don't know if he can play in Europe for West Ham, but he's going to get game time.
But at this stage, I mean, today, you would say he'll probably end up in the squad.
Well, I'm trying to think outside my brain and look at what Gareth's done in the past with the limited options he feels he's got in that midfield position, because he's talked about that position. He doesn't just talk about central midfield. He talks about players who can play that role that Declan plays for England.
Yeah.
And he's only really talked about Phillips being able to fill that void. Henderson could probably do it. So I think he'll go no matter what happens between now and the end of the season. I don't agree with that, because if he's not playing for West Ham, then that's a problem for me. I don't know how you can not play or be playing really poorly and then be expected to perform on the international level against Europe's best teams. I don't see how you can do that.
Jim White and Simon Jordan. Monday to Friday mornings from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.